The following BLTV program is brought to you by O'Flaherty Law. Please enjoy.
Welcome to Learn About Law. My name is Kevin O'Flaherty from O'Flaherty Law, and today we're going to explain the civil cause of action of paternity fraud in Illinois. Illinois is one of a few states to actually recognize the civil cause of action for paternity fraud. So let's talk about what paternity fraud is. It's when a mother leads a man to believe that he is the biological father of her child when she knows either that he is not the biological father or that he may not be the biological father. So let's talk next about what the elements of a cause of action for paternity fraud is. Paternity fraud is a variety of common law fraud. So the same way you prove common law fraud, you prove paternity fraud. So the elements of common law fraud are a false statement of material fact, the speaker's knowledge that the statement was false at the time it was made, the intent by the speaker to induce the plaintiff to take some action, the plaintiff's reliance on the statement in taking some action, and then damages caused by the plaintiff's reliance on the statement. So the bottom line is that the defendant has to have said something knowingly false in order to induce the plaintiff to act. The plaintiff had to have acted and been damaged by that action, and that is what a fraud cause of action is. And again, paternity fraud is just a variety of common law fraud. It doesn't have to be a statement. It can be an intentional omission, a failure to act, if the purpose of the failure to act is concealing the truth, and if the statement should have been made to inform the father that he was not, in fact, the father. So a mother commits paternity fraud when she says something or fails to say something with the intention of creating a belief of fatherhood in someone she knows or has reason to believe is not the biological father. So if that is true, then you have a cause of action for paternity fraud against the mother. But the key is, what are the damages? What can you recover in a civil cause of action for paternity fraud? Just like any other form of common law fraud, compensatory damages are what are awarded for paternity fraud. Compensatory damages seek to make the plaintiff whole for any damages that they suffered as a result of the fraud. So basically, you're trying to restore the plaintiff to the position they would have been in had the fraud not occurred. In reality, this comes down to repayment of any child support or monetary payments that the person who thought they were the father paid to the mother based on the fraud that occurred. Theoretically, any other damages that the plaintiff suffered as a result of the paternity fraud could be recovered, but in all likelihood, damages other than repayment of child support are not likely to be granted. And attorney's fees and court costs are generally not recoverable as a cause of action for paternity fraud. Aside from the actual monetary damages, paternity fraud tolls the deadline for revoking a voluntary acknowledgement of paternity. So even if you're past the deadline to revoke a voluntary acknowledgement of paternity, if you signed it based on the paternity fraud, you have until you actually discover facts that would lead you to believe that you're not the father to revoke your voluntary acknowledgement of paternity rather than the standard deadline. So that's what you need to know about paternity fraud in Illinois. If you have any questions, you can leave them in the comment section below this post at learn-about-law.com or below the video on our YouTube station. If you found this helpful, please subscribe to us wherever you listen to our podcasts or watch our videos. And if you need some help, give us a call at 630-324-6666. That's 630-324-6666. We offer free consultations in many areas of law, and we have offices all around Chicagoland for your convenience. Thank you so much for watching and listening.
Thanks so much for watching our video. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. Click the subscribe button for new videos every week, and download and review us on iTunes. Visit learn-about-law.com for other legal-related articles and videos. Visit our business podcast and video blog, seizeyourbusiness.com, and visit Making Real Estate Fun for real estate videos and podcasts. Call us at 630-324-6666 for a free consultation.